We are live. Sorry for being late. There was a bit of a technical glitch, but with some great effort, behind the scene work from our technical team, they have ensured that at least we are live. So it's better to be live, and it's better to be late than not be live at all. And so that's what we've managed to do. The discussion today is very easy for everyone to understand. It says that the Indian team is not worried after the first T20I loss, because Hardik Pandya came in the post-match press conference and he said, it's okay, it's a young team, these things happen, there's no problem, no tension. Then he spent half an hour signing autographs. There were a lot of Gujarati fans who had come to the ground. So he was very relaxed. He spent half an hour signing autograph and everything for everyone who came. And of course now they'll go to the next ground and play the next game. And just like they did in the ODI series.
Same ground, no?
No, next is in Guyana.
Sorry. Next two games are in Guyana.
Yeah, right. So they are moving to Guyana. I think the Indian team is, as we speak, was heading to the airport. So they will then be taking the flight, but whether they'll get the flight on time or not, that's another thing that you will know. So basically that's the update. Indian team is not worried after the loss. They think it's just a one-off. A question we are asking is, and you guys can also come up with your comments, are you or should we be worried? Okay, this is the exact quote, so we'll just take it. This is what Hardik said. He said, we made some errors which costed us the game, which is fine. A young team will make mistakes. Throughout the game we were in control, which was the positive. Hardik Pandya, that's what he has said. Harshit, please tell him what for the 5 minutes you're just tell him.
Whole song made.
So we're asking that question one by one. You as a lover of Indian cricket, as a supporter of Indian cricket, are you worried?
For T20Is, I don't know. I think that lack of an all-rounder, it did affect India's chances, because we were basically with the 4 number 11s, including Kuldeep Yadav. Although
you have 2 all-rounders,
Akshar Patel and Hardik Pandya. But when it comes to batting, so basically your batting, you had 8 tailenders or 8 number 11s. Kuldeep Yadav, of course, he has improved as a batter, but yesterday he was also all at sea. So I think that also affected that Sanju Samson. If you have to look at any positive, I think the only positive was Tilak Verma. That's it. Because next year the World Cup, if this is the case, next year the World Cup has to be played in West Indies on these pitches.
Yeah.
So, and we know lately the Indian batters, they struggled against or on pitches like these where the ball tends to turn more, and the ball doesn't come onto the bat that nicely on slowish surfaces. So that's a struggle. So if you are not able to arrest or address this issue, I think you are going to struggle next year as well.
Answer, are you worried? Because like the point that he makes, you're going to be playing in these pitches in this particular area in about 7-8 months time, with the other scale, with this almost the same team, because in T20 you've kind of moved away from
exactly. Who else? I think Shreyas Iyer is perhaps the only player who will come back into the T20 fold. That's it.
Exactly.
Rest everybody more or less.
Think Virat also will.
Virat also will.
No, but see, this is basis of if they continue having this performance, so he comes back. Because what I feel is that they have already made up their mind to go with this young team. But your point is that they come back, maybe, let's say if they continue to have poor performances, then go back.
I think regardless. Just the one person I see still coming back is Virat.
Can come back or he will come back.
You are saying it based on your
my gut feel, my gut feel, and whatever, let's say whatever little
team management, I'm just
whatever little has been hinted or said out there's not a lot that's been, nobody's outrightly said they're not going to be there.
But what hint is so clear.
That's what. But
hint is clear.
This is like a bare minimum of a flip flop. I can be sure of.
See, Harshit, today Pujara was not part of your West Indies tour, right?
Yeah.
Who today will say, I'm talking about the selectors, the team management, or anybody from the board will say that the road for Chiteshwar Pujara has ended? He
Nobody
cannot
is
make
ready.
a.
Yes.
Will anybody say?
No.
But what are the signs that are telling you that it has ended? In Pujara's case, so isn't it the similar situation for Virat Kohli? The signs that you are being given, it is that Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, you have not seen them play a single T20I after the T20 World Cup. They went to New Zealand when you played series at home. So the signs, I will disagree with the signs are that you are going without them. Whether they come back is another thing. Whether Pujara comes back, we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. This is like one flip-flop I can bet my money on as well. It's a flip-flop.
But this is on what? If they have made up their mind to go without them, the only way he comes back.
See, because I am not looking.
What is the indication that you got?
Now I'm saying.
It's not an insight or an indication that I have, man.
Yeah, I'm saying what you are watching.
The indications are that they will not
be there. Agreed.
That's the indication.
Agreed.
You are saying it's your hunch that these people will not succeed if Virat has to come back. So basically, you are saying that the trend will continue and we will not succeed in T20 internationals with this team or the other players who are
I'm saying this will largely be your team. Of course, Jadeja comes back. You'll have Siraj, Shami, perhaps also in the squad.
You don't know about Shami, by the way.
Siraj, you're sure of? Yeah, right. Jadeja comes back, Siraj comes back. These two guys. One guy I do expect to, and that for me will be, let's say, your team.
No, but that's your gut feeling.
Gut feel. Yes, it is gut. Indications, you're right. You're talking about a new template. The nation craved for a new template.
For your gut feeling to be right, this team will have to fail. Is what he's saying.
See,
this team will have to fail.
This was the sentiment yesterday night as well when we heard from a few, few of our family members, and I am not just in agreement with them. I still think, of the players that you're trying to look past, the only one guy that can still come back. Because
how does he come back? See, I made a plan.
Yeah.
Okay, that I'm going like this.
Yeah.
And if my plan keeps going successful, I'm not going to make any change.
Exactly.
The only way your hunch will be right is what I'm trying to say. Is that you are expecting
based on the failure.
Team, this team will fail.
And
then they'll say, no, we have to bring him back.
And see, that all failure is going to be there always.
The captain will
it's
also
not going to be 100% record anyway.
No.
And it's just
means largely.
Yeah. Agreed.
So you're hoping for that.
So basically, you're hoping.
No, I'm not hoping for failure.
So then
I'm not hoping for failure.
Come back?
It's just one of the things that I sense.
You're not hoping, but he knows that it will be a failure.
It is.
You know that.
No. I'm not saying they are going to be a failure.
But then, if they don't fail, if they keep winning, then how do you get Virat back?
All I know is that you need just, let's say, half a reason to bring back Virat Kohli, and that half a reason, not just this team, you will have at some point, whatever.
So where will you bat Virat Kohli?
Virat bats where he's been batting.
Where?
Number 3.
Who's the best T20 batter in the country today?
For India?
Yeah.
T20, very easy. Surya Kumar Yadav. T20.
Where is Hardik Pandya asking him to bat?
He made him bat at number 3 yesterday.
Why? I think he got enough runs at number 4. Why do you have to move him to number 3?
Because you were trying out something new
With
the entire
Surya
team.
now.
Because I'll tell you what. Because yesterday what we saw is not something we're going to see later on as well.
See,
3 spinners
your
playing.
captain will also have a say. Firstly, he also has to succeed. He has to show some results.
Yeah.
Then only the selectors, especially under this under the current chairman Ajit Agarkar, you will have to convince him for things that you want. And if you don't want, for example, Hardik Pandya wants to continue with this plan, with this team, so he has to show some results also. If he has results, then he can always tell the selector that this is what I want. I don't want an off spinner. I don't want Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli. I want to get a new team. I want to develop a new team, and that's what I'm going to do. And Surya Kumar Yadav, I know this tour and lately the ODIs, he's not done well. But then yesterday was one failure, and especially and on surfaces like this, we've seen in the IPL also that he struggled. Most of his runs in the IPL came at
Wankhede.
Exactly. So I think Hardik is also trying to fix a spot for Surya Kumar Yadav, the best bet to succeed. Anywhere you can bat Surya Kumar Yadav at 6 in T20s at 6, 4, 5, 3. But he picked that particular spot. So I am saying, Hardik also will have his say somewhere.
The way I see it is, as much as we want Virat Kohli to come back and be the Virat Kohli that he was, but in the Indian management right now, I believe has moved on in a positive way, where the Indian team right now in the T20 is in a very transitioning sort of phase.
You said Indian team management.
Huh.
I think Indian team management wanted Virat and Rohit to be there in that T20s.
They wouldn't have left them out then.
No, selectors. The decision was taken by the selectors.
I count them as management as well.
No, fair. I understand your point. You made a right point. But just that, the Indian team management after that loss in the T20 World Cup, a lot has changed. KL Rahul has been left out, Rohit Sharma, Virat. So I think you'll have to convince selectors, and that can only happen if this team, about which you wrote that should we be worried after that loss in the first T20Is or T20 International.
So answer the question. Are you worried?
It's 50-50. I'm not worried about the team right now because we wanted experimentation. I wanted experimentation. I wanted youngsters to come in because they've been left out for far too long and they've been proving themselves in the IPL, in the domestic circuit as well. So I wanted these youngsters to come in and I'm all for it. But what I'm a bit worried about is what Rahul sir said. I had a similar thought in my head yesterday as well, is the way that the Indian youngsters or the batters are playing against spin and against these slow, low tracks, because with the Indian team, this is what we're supposed to be, good at. After being...
So you are worried then?
Yeah.
That they
a little bit.
No, because she wanted the youngsters.
50.
No, she wanted the youngsters.
Yeah.
And she sees that some of those youngsters.
So she's saying, yes, I wanted it, but there is reason enough to, let's say, be looking back in the rearview mirror as well.
Baseball, you back. It failed also, but England backed it. So you're saying you're backing this young team. It fails, no problem. Mr. Vishwanathan, now we will hear.
Yeah.
I mean,
कुछ बढ़िया, huh?
कुछ बढ़िया, a monologue.
बताओ यार.
When was the Indian cricket team ever worried?
No, the team though is not worried.
How are the fans worried?
सवाल is on us.
The question is, should we be worried?
When are we worried? That is the thing.
We are always worried.
No. We have taken 10 years of failure as it's the new normal now.
No, but
Of
yesterday
course.
you cut a very aggrieved figure here
Of course.
on the show. Yeah.
Because for once in my life, I thought I wanted to find a reason. Should I back an Indian cricket team? And they let me down. So why should I back them in the near future when I know that all your IPL stars, this team is not a team of youngsters. They are IPL stars. And we all say IPL is the pinnacle, right? It's the pinnacle of competition, much better than World Cups, much better than bilaterals. If they are failing at this point, boss, you've got bigger questions.
Name the stars.
Okay, Surya failed yesterday, Ishan failed yesterday, Shubman failed yesterday, then Hardik failed yesterday. Hardik, in fact, you have to also question how we were questioning Rohit on his form. That is also kind of the elephant in the room. And you played with 4 tail-enders essentially.
By the way, I'll tell you, I was just looking at Ishan Kishan's T20I records. It's abysmal.
It is.
15 odd matches he's played. He's not got...
he's got 24 average with a strike rate of 121 in T20Is.
If this is 28 matches,
Yeah.
Take out the last 15 or so I saw.
But I think after the World Cup, so whatever opportunities consistently that he got, he got after the World Cup.
Yeah,
And
He got pre-2021 when he played that series against England and Sri Lanka. After that, he was not part of the World Cup scheme of
although
things.
even after that World Cup also, he hasn't done too well.
See, we were saying after that 210 that he had in ODI, he had a very lean patch. Now he's got 3 consecutive 50s in an ODI. But T20I is after that series against England, he's really struggled. Because look at it, he had a 50 on debut. Then after that,
go down,
89 against Sri Lanka.
Now see
Last few innings.
Just see 6-1, 19-4, 1-2, 37-10, 36-11, 8-3. That's what I was saying. Just that.
Can't see a 50 here for the last 15 innings.
2022 June,
Yep.
you see a 50. After that, he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Close to 14
15.
months.
I told you those 15
games,
15 innings that he's played. I don't know whether all games he got a chance to bat, but 15 innings.
He's
14
14 months. It's been 14 months since he had a last big impact for India.
Can I show you one more thing? When you're looking at those 15 innings, look at the strike rates. There's 103, then there's 200, 200. Then there's 60 strike rate, 80, 84, 116, 90, 127, 40, 50, 80, 59, 33, 66.
Your margin of failure also for this
All
Indian
those
cricket team.
also, by the way, correspond to single digit scores. All those low strike rates.
Sure,
yeah.
it increases later, but I'm just saying that.
So, okay. Now, after the World Cup, T20 has become the focus yet again. After the World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 versus Australia, 3 versus South Africa, and 5 against England that you're going to play.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you got 3 months of IPL.
Yeah.
Now, you are always saying that, okay, IPL is the gold standard. Look at your IPL stars. That gives you even bigger worry.
He points out Tilak Verma as the standout.
Just one.
But
But even
one
Ishan
game-
had a similar start.
No, but one game happened and all the IPL stars have failed. What if they win this series 4-1?
They will win it 4-1
See, if you
They will win it 4-1 or 3-2.
Then what's
he's right.
we
I
can
agree. As
4-1 now.
Score line.
4-1.
4-1.
I agree. 3-2 or 4-1. I also agree.
And now the
4-1.
only those two
Never know.
This West Indian team in T20, no pushover.
See,
3-2 for me as well.
it is, I mean,
I'll tell you why. I'll give you a reason why. Because they all want IPL
contracts.
How will you get IPL contract if you play well against
So
India?
don't dismiss
They
some.
will play their best T20 cricket now. Everyone from Roman Powell to Romario Shepherd
See,
to Obed McCoy.
but all these people, they already have IPL contracts. See, Romario Shepherd.
Barring
Robert
barring
Powell,
Brandon King,
Kyle Mayers.
barring
Nicholas
two, I think
Pooran.
Johnson Charles doesn't.
Most of
KKR.
them.
He does.
More big, your
Yeah.
man.
Jason
Trust
Order.
me, no team would enjoy beating India more than any other. So
That's true.
Because when you are playing against India, your performances are noticed. Everyone in India will be watching, including the people who sit on the IPL auction tables. So I'm saying the motivation is very high. And plus, these are players with ability, especially in T20. That's their go-to format. So it won't be that easy 4-1. I'm not too sure.
But I think you should give these players
Longer road.
yeah, a few opportunities, because this was the first game after say we played that WTC final, and then
Two
you have
tests,
to
so
understand
yes,
that this was a difficult wicket.
Yeah.
This was a new team under Hardik Pandya, and to be honest, if you ask me, I think this is the day perhaps when your T20 your vision for T20 has started. This is the day. I know Hardik Pandya has been leading India
Yesterday.
for quite some time,
Ah.
but I think it started yesterday.
Yep. So again, the problem is, see, Tilak Verma, fine, great, I'm happy for him that he started off well, but can he be consistent? That's another question altogether. And
What a way he started.
yeah, with the
He
six
started with the first two scoring shots were
sixes, yeah.
He is playing his first international game. Yeah, you have to give it to that guy. It looked like as if he's gone to play a club game. Like the confidence
I mean,
that he showed.
he's already played 50 international games. Isn't it the IPL that has honed him for all these kind of things? I mean, I see everybody saying the IPL is greater. Everybody. Then the then the ICC events, then bilateral
Who's
events.
saying this?
I mean, we all are wanting that the international calendar
It
has
is
to be
just-
adjusted according to the
You are
IPL.
facing an Australian team. You have to face Mitchell Starc.
Who doesn't
Pat
play
Cummins.
IPL?
Cummins.
Okay. Who's bad in IPL?
Zampa.
So you have so
Ega.
in IPL you will get a few good bowlers, a couple of top quality bowlers, but besides that you will get a few local bowlers also. You know, no,
Just they are.
I'm not talking about
5 sixes.
I'm not talking
5
about
sixes
the
in a row.
No, I'm just saying, if there was Yashal, there was an Aljari Joseph. Also, you were playing the subsequent over.
So, and also now I think why IPL has become easier compared to international cricket is because of that impact player. You know, you've made things easy for yourself and for the teams. I know franchisees they ask for that impact player rule, but that's absolutely wrong. I don't agree with that.
No, this is something Ricky Ponting pointed out at that time.
Yeah, he
That
was
as
the
soon
first
as
one
you
to say.
bring this impact player rule, the value of all-rounder then goes down. Then
They
people
become
will play
redundant.
pure
Exactly.
players and then
Absolutely.
Though India yesterday did play 2 all-rounders, which is, I mean,
No, that is fine. I agree, but
a luxury.
I agree, but those 2 all-rounders came out to bat. I think at number 7, your batting was over.
Yeah, number 7 batting was over.
But you're a
both
big
those-
Kuldeep Yadav batting fan.
I don't know. I'm
Came at
Jaydev.
8.
I'm
I used to-
Jaydev not good.
But
Yeah.
even Kuldeep,
Kuldeep, yeah, he's improved a lot as a batter, but yesterday.
Only in
you know,
But
tests.
even regardless of how much he's improved, will you still expect him to finish off games
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you? No, you expect him to play a good supporting
the
role.
other problem is, can I tell you, I agree that one, your batting cannot finish at 7, which it did for India with Akshar.
Yeah.
So you had 4 tail-enders. The other problem is, all these 4 tail-enders I'm looking at, Kuldeep, Arshdeep, Yuzi and Mukesh,
Yeah.
none of them are big 6 hitters.
Yes.
So earlier you got tail-enders who would but use the long handle. Or Shami. Right?
yeah.
Whatever. So they're not good batters, but you know that when you reach a situation where you need 20 of last 2,
They can whack it.
they can whack it and do. None of this, though Arshdeep hit 2 boundaries yesterday, but I still don't think he's a big hitter.
No.
So even your tail-enders aren't big hitters. That's the other problem.
Chalo, tell me one thing. Answer this question. What changes would you have liked to see here?
I may have
All of you.
open India's squad. I could have looked at Yashasvi.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Then Yashasvi bats at
He opens.
And then Ishan.
not Ishan Kishan.
Ishan bats
So
at 3.
basically,
Ishan at
then
3.
then you are leaving Ishan Kishan. You are basically saying that let's discard this boy.
No, third.
Third, number
Nah,
3.
Number
He's
three.
batted for Mumbai.
He's
Indians
batted
at
in that position. Surya Kumar at 4.
4, yeah. Then you push it. But that, see, you'll have to put a spinner
Don't
out.
play Sanju
You'll have to
Samson.
put a spinner out between Kulcha.
Why?
2 wicket
No,
keepers.
you play. Yeah,
Hey,
I was
Sanju,
saying
you play as a batter. Yeah.
Where will you bat him?
Arey, I'm telling you, I'm making the team now. You
Yeah.
bring I tell you, you went in with too many bowlers yesterday, okay?
Yeah.
You have Arshdeep. No, just go to the playing 11, please. Your bowling options were 3 spinners in Akshar,
Chahal.
Kulcha,
Kulcha.
okay? Then you had Hardik Pandya, 4, and then you had the 2
Arshdeep.
fast bowlers in Arshdeep and Mukesh.
Mukesh.
And you had a Tilak
Hardik.
Verma also.
And Hardik.
I've counted Hardik.
Okay.
And a Tilak Verma
Yeah.
also. So you had 7 bowling options. I can make do with 6. Right? I take a spinner out. I bring Yashasvi in. I have enough. The third spinner is Tilak Verma.
Hey, can you go back to the
I'll
squad?
play Tilak Verma as the spinner. That's the only way you can then bat at number
8.
8.
Yeah.
The only way you bat. I can't remove Sanju Samson.
See,
But you are batting him in a very bad position then. Sanju will be at 7 or 8 max.
No,
No.
I
Tilak
would
at
have played him
6.
higher than Hardik, by the way. Because
Okay.
if Hardik has to do the job of finishing in ODI,
not anymore.
No, he'll have to now. There will be
No.
no option left.
Not under his captaincy. He's
No,
when
I'm
somebody
saying
else.
on ODIs, Baba.
When somebody else is leading, he wants to bat at number 5. When he is himself captaining, you think he'll push himself down
No,
that.
but ODI is not captaining. Na? I'm saying if he has to finish games in ODI and bat at 6,
But
then
are you
keep playing the.
are you still so sure about his prowess as a finisher
No.
now?
No, you may or may not, but he's going to play now.
No, he is absolutely.
Then he has to do that.
He will be at
What
6.
option do you have?
6 max.
He will bat at 6. So if he's batting there at 6, so might as well have him back in that order.
So just one player, right? That's it.
Yeah.
So you've added one player in Yashasvi Jaiswal in that,
yeah.
11.
Yeah.
And
I have taken out Sanju Samson.
and your
I think your
type.
batting remains the same.
No. Tilak Verma will be 7.
And the question that you asked.
Ah, Baba. So batting finishes at 7, na? You got one batter in, you've
Exactly.
taken a batter out, your batting
You've-
finishes at 7.
Yeah.
But then I'm adding much more variety also. No?
As in,
Correct, but your batting then remain. The problem
no,
is
but how are you adding? You've added.
See, Yashasvi, Shubman. Ishan at 3. Surya.
Simple,
what
you've
is-
taken Sanju out. And forget the batting. You've taken
batting-
one batsman out.
What Nikhil
you
is
got
saying,
one batter
your
in.
batting,
so
will,
batting is still
will
7.
again
Whichever way
be
you play.
finished at
Either
number
Jaddu
7.
or Aksar, that will be 8, na? 6, 7, Tilak Verma and Hardik Pandya, then Jaddu Aksar at 8.
Okay,
अरे
Jaddu.
जड्डू नहीं है भाई this
Jaddu
is.
slash Aksar.
अरे
Aksar.
squad में.
Ah, so then
So 8. I've got 8 batters still.
अरे squad दिखाओ यार.
एक second. You've made one. This is your team. 1 second. Go back to the team.
Yeah.
1 second. This is your.
यहाँ
11.
पे
अरे go back to
where
the
is
team.
Ravindra Jadeja here?
I said Aksar.
अच्छा ठीक है 1 second.
Also.
This is your team.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Yashasvi Jaiswal on top. Shubman at 2.
अरे बाबा.
I have
what
only
have you
removed
done?
1, 2, 3,
What
4,
have
6.
you done?
Number 6 I have removed in Sanju.
हाँ, so what happens then? That slot gets free.
Yeah.
हाँ, that slot gets free. Forget the batting order, यार.
How can I? Okay.
In your squad, what are you saying?
Listen,
Sanju
listen,
goes
listen.
out.
Can
You
I
saying
say
Sanju
something?
goes
Okay.
out in your squad.
Sanju's out in the
And
squad.
only one batter comes in then.
That's
What is
it.
the change then?
So
You've not made any change.
Batting is still
You
7.
still batting till number 7.
Yadav.
How? 8 is
अच्छा,
Aksar,
tell
na?
the batting order. 1 second. Tell the batting order.
Okay.
नहीं समझ रहा, एक second.
Yashasvi Jaiswal.
Number
Yashasvi Jaiswal. Okay. Shubman Gill. Ishan Kishan. Surya Kumar Yadav. Hardik Pandya. Okay. Tilak Verma.
6,
Okay. Then you got Aksar.
7.
Then you'll be playing 4 bowlers also.
That's
na?
exactly what I'm telling you.
Are you not back to where we started?
Wait.
How you increased the batting strength?
I have increased the batting
Let him-
strength.
let him finish. He's
How can
asking
you?
you
How
to
can
wait.
you play Sanju at 8? How can you
we
play
are
Sanju at
talking-
8?
no, I am-
See, if you are getting one,
अरे एक second. You are
again, then we are batting.
You are
out of
saying what
position.
you are saying is I'm just taking Sanju out and bringing in a better batter in.
Better
That's what-
batter, yeah.
No, we're talking about increasing the number of personnel.
Still
You
doesn't
need
work.
more personnel. Batters.
Still doesn't work. You are batting 2 people out of position. Simple.
अरे but you're batting.
Sanju, if I play him, he's gonna bat at 6, 7 or 8. Can't work. Sanju can't
I
work.
am saying your batting order. You have 4 tailenders here.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
your
How
batting
do you
order,
get-
how many tailenders do you have?
4.
I have got 4
Then
potential tailenders, but I've got my batting order sorted, na.
How do you know?
I've got 7 good
How
batters.
do you know on a slow surface where the ball is gripping and turning, Yashasvi Jaiswal will succeed?
Well,
He also
none
had-
of the others succeeded.
No, that was one game. He also had those deficiencies, by the way, and that too not too long ago. In fact, only in the last season, he was also asked to work on his game in the middle overs. I understand he had a brilliant season, close to 650 runs.
He's your man in form.
No, he is. I agree.
Yeah.
But I am saying
the
when
balance doesn't change now of the team. That's
you
the
are
point.
still okay. If he gets run out, I'm saying he's a brilliant. Every match he'll come, he'll score 100. What if next match you come in and you play Yashasvi Jaiswal opens the inning,
Yeah.
he gets run out.
Yep.
Okay, you are now left with the same batting order. Okay. So because Sanju Samson, you've removed Sanju Samson, added Yashasvi
Yashasvi in.
Jaiswal. Sanju got run out. What if Yashasvi Jaiswal gets run out? Same.
Same
So, okay,
problem,
then your batting order.
I feel if you play 8 batters, you're not confident in your top 7.
Then add a batter.
The
Then.
reality
saying-
of T20 cricket, Siddharth,
Exactly.
that most teams bat till number 9.
Do we not
You
praise
have to
this
get
very
that
aspect
balance.
about
We don't
England?
have that.
But you could na. So I gave a solution where I bring in an extra batter by removing a bowler because I
removing a
had
bowler.
7 bowling options. So if I removed one of the spinners, okay,
Like-
then what I do is
Okay.
I still have 3 spinners. Where I may not. By the way, yesterday you barely use Akshar as a bowler, right?
You didn't even use Tilak Verma also, yeah.
So you can. I'm saying that does not put my balance of whack.
And-
Where I still have 6 bowling options and I have 8 batting options. What you're doing is removing a batsman for us. So okay, one may work, the other may not. The balance remains the same now. That's the problem.
But we don't have a 8, 9, you may say aggressive batting all rounder. We don't have that.
So that's what we are saying. If you add Yashasvi Jaiswal, that doesn't answer your question as to whether we should be worried looking at the loss yesterday. Does that answer
And you
your
know what
question?
worries me? One more thing, which is apart from the loss, what worries me is that you or your team did not know who's going to bat at number 10. It does not even barely happen in club matches.
Yeah.
You mean to say that? See, Yuzi went out to bat. Clearly, somebody had told him to go out. And if you
somebody
are
on Mukesh as well.
assuming you made a change, won't you communicate it to the guy who's supposed to go out?
Hardik
Or come back?
and
Or
Rahul
both of them were
Dravid
not-
wanted Mukesh to come in.
No,
But Yuzi thought, oh, I think I'm next, I'll just go. He didn't even listen to
somebody
them.
must have. He won't go.
can
Somebody
you-
must
how
have
can
told
you
him.
take a- And
This
if
is
you-
India, yaar.
If you have not communicated to Yuzi Chahal that you're not batting at 10, you could have done that.
This is India. Anything is possible.
Either someone told both of them, or I don't know.
Unless there's one more. Chal.
What?
Unless
Loss?
coach wanted something, captain wanted something.
Haan,
He said,
and
"Tujhe
both
bat-
the messages went."
Chinese whispers.
Both went.
Lost in translation.
Or
Lack of communication.
Or maybe they thought that this is going to be an easy win, just in case if you get to bat,
Sab paida ho jao.
you can go. And nobody asked anybody.
But that's problematic. in a team situation where things are changing. Okay, let's assume that that's the situation where they thought they'll win because they were what. I think that situation they needed 37 or 29 when Hardik was sitting. That was easy game.
Par, yeah.
So by that time they have decided, तुम्हें तो pad भी नहीं करना है यार.
देख लेना.
Then it becomes a situation where you suddenly need. Now UZ has been told to go, and if these things are happening, someone there has to take the call. No, yeah, we might be in a trouble. Mukesh may be a bigger hitter, long handle. I don't know. Usually fast bowlers are like that. And not the muscular UZ. So sir, इसको भेज देते हैं. But बताओ तो.
UZ came out to bat in the final over with second ball.
With 10 balls.
No.
10 runs.
First ball only. First
10
ball
runs
only.
needed.
First.
5 balls.
Can you go to
5
the scorecard?
balls.
Okay.
10 or 5 balls.
10. Yes.
10 or 5. It was the first ball of the.
First ball.
Go down.
Kuldeep got
So
bowled.
Arshdeep must have been. No, I think.
Go down.
Kuldeep was out the first ball.
So he came out to bat.
19.
No. When Arshdeep. Okay.
Arshdeep, yeah.
Kuldeep was
Kuldeep
bowled,
must have been
then he came in, he got that single, then Arshdeep got out.
So
and
yes.
10 needed of 5. That was the.
Yes.
money.
Yes.
And they. Okay. And by the way, it was a crucial juncture. All you needed was one big hit.
Even the last
across
ball.
the boundary.
Even the last ball.
Game was done. So.
Unfortunately, Holder was not the one who was bowling.
No, but he had a big redemption yesterday, 2 for 19.
Oh yes.
Superb.
Got big wickets.
No, but even the last over, Shepherd.
Romario Shepherd.
But it's the last overs, last few overs, or the last over that usually he bowls that eventually decides the game. Here, I think.
I think Holder has had the lowest of the lows and he's now
Power
recovered.
was
No, but that happened during
Pretty
the
accurate. No, IPL, and then there was this one more this thing.
In the World Cup qualifiers,
The World Cup qualifier.
Logan Van Beek hit him for 31 runs in that Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Imagine. Tim David smashed him here.
At Wankhede, 3 sixes.
Yeah.
3 consecutive sixes, no?
Yeah.
No, so this has me worried that the one hand doesn't know what the other is doing. And you don't know who's going to go out to bat. Comedy of error. One walks in, the other is saying, no, go back. Stand.
Hardik Pandya always says, this is my team. I want my team to do this. I want my team to do this. So, maybe.
You're expressive, na?
Or human error. Someone just zoned out. And
No, but this is a big error. You can't.
I
Imagine,
know you can't, but-
imagine this is a semi-final of
I
a
know.
World Cup, yeah. And this happens. And as I said, this could be a game-changing moment because
Absolutely.
who knows? I don't know how good Mukesh Kumar is as a bat. I don't know, but maybe somebody there thought that he can hit a few sixes. So,
I mean, imagine you lose badly and you make yourself a laughing stock. Wow. This can happen only in India. You want to go on the ultimate of lows, I'm telling you. Of course.
This is, I think, the way we should look at it is teething issues.
Teething issues?
Yeah. You're looking at a new template. See,
What template?
it's a fresh start.
We couldn't have a roadmap also ready and we're talking about a template.
And by the way, I will not take this loss or this series I'm saying also too seriously because I know everything will change after the World Cup. IPL will change things furthermore. So all of this will be forgotten.
I will be worried because these are the guys I'm betting on. Yeah. I think these are the guys who will be the future of your T20 you're being saying. And if this is not going to work, and again you are saying till IPL and after IPL we'll decide what the team will be. We'll have the same situation as you have with the ODI team. No, I will be worried.
Again summing up the point what I had said. IPL is the biggest
IPL
failure
is
than
the
that.
thing.
Yeah.
No, but then you are in a position where you are right now, waiting for IPL. Let's take a lot of questions. Mehraj Rules from Canada says, on paper, the West Indies T20 team is stronger than India. Is there anyone who doesn't agree? Because I think what he says is right. Because India's gone with a young team. And they've gone with
more
proven.
experience.
But this young team is our best team also now.
No,
Close to the
I'm
best.
saying, but on paper.
I don't agree that a WI T20 team is stronger.
On paper. Abhi to you just trashed Indian team.
Of course. But you have to thrash them because they lost to a pretty weak WI team.
Yeah, what a team.
Yeah, nahi,
it is, yeah.
and they're not-
They didn't even make it to the main World Cup qualifiers.
but then
The same team we are talking about. They didn't make it to the main World T20 qualifiers.
They were not playing India then. Na? The motivation.
You lost to Scotland.
Explain the motivation that they have.
Motivation, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Motivation is
That
to beat
motivation,
India.
yes.
You also know that if this team, by the way, this team, I will still say, looks strong. If this team plays to their potential, they can challenge any team in a T20 setup. In a T20, all of them are. Just that they don't perform together.
Yeah, they
That
don't.
is but you've seen it when they A couple of them played the final of MCL.
MLC. You mean.
MLC.
MLC.
Yeah, Major League Cricket.
Major League Cricket. Huh?
Yeah.
Nicholas Pooran. What are you saying?
Pooran.
Anyone who disagrees other than Siddharth?
Yeah, I won't know if it. I don't think they are outright strong. I think two very good teams.
Two very good teams. Both.
Yeah, same.
India have had greater success.
I would say they
against-
have
So
the edge or
he's saying-
something. India have a good enough squad.
He's not saying they are the best team. They're saying which is stronger.
No, both at par
Acha.
with each other.
Rohan Verma
On
is
par.
saying, more than performances, our cricketers need to be careful saying stupid things. Like, we would have loved to have known what he's trying to say, like stupid things. Also, why is KL comeback being celebrated to see India 10-3 in a
See, it's happened before, we know that.
answer the question.
No, but who's saying that KL is coming back?
No, but he's saying anyway celebration, ye wo, whatever.
No, but firstly, I don't know I'll tell you, I know
Did
a few
you-
people by
Did
the
you
way.
see his reel?
Yeah, this is all managed by PR.
Yeah.
If he is fit, he will be included, irrespective of whatever he posts on his Instagram handles or wherever.
There's a reason those things are posted. Now.
Exactly, and I know a few journalists. I know a few people who have been approached by his PR, telling them that he's absolutely fine. But if you speak to people, that is why I often tell. Yeah. So what I can see. So this is the latest one.
Yeah.
So I saw one yesterday also. Okay, now I have issues with the way he's moving towards his left.
Mention those issues.
Because he had this, I think, left hip flexor
Was it right?
issue. Sorry?
Was it
Was it
the
right
right?
or left?
I remember clutching his right leg.
Right leg, yeah.
Maybe. So, see, he is, I'm telling you what I have got to know. He is good enough to bat A, but they don't want to send him to Sri Lanka because they are still not sure whether he can last there in 50 over games under that kind of heat in Sri Lanka, by the way.
As a wicket keeper.
And and if he's going there, he has to keep wickets. Because
Obviously.
if KL Rahul
Absolutely.
doesn't keep wickets, there is no need of KL Rahul in that ODI
No,
team also.
unless he fills in the Shreyas Iyer spot.
Okay, fine. Okay.
If that,
No, no,
because
fair
let's say
enough.
Iyer's
Then what do you?
because what happened, you were looking for that 4 and you thought Sky would be
Fine.
that guy.
Okay. He's not keeping wickets, by the way. What?
No, I'm saying if just a thought.
I get your point. Then what happens? Then who's your wicket keeper?
One of Sanju or
Ishan plays and they play in the middle order.
Ishan will play where?
In the middle order.
Where?
four.
Four, five,
And KL will bat
Five.
at
Five.
five. Six would be
6 Pandya,
Hardik.
7 Jadeja.
7 Jadeja. Hardik will bat at number 5, I think now. I think it has already.
Maybe.
No, but and
KL has
also
had great success at number 5.
no, that's fine. I'm saying first he has to. Firstly, whatever has been reported, the journalist, he comes from a very respected,
Reputed.
well-renowned publication, and he's a very good journalist also. He has. I'm not saying
Broken
that-
news in the past.
I'm not saying that he has been approached by some PR, but in the last few days there are people who have been approached, and I'm sure the said journalist must have spoken to a few people. Then only he would have arrived at this conclusion to file this report. And maybe he's right. I am wrong. Maybe, but to my knowledge, what I have learned, what I have spoken when I have spoke to a few people, he is. But you
Not
also have-
available for Asian.
yeah, he may not
Ishan.
be. He can bat. That's not an issue. But if he's going there, he has to keep wickets.
So I'm
He
saying,
has-
how about just to see him as a batter? Let him not keep wickets. Would you want to
I
do
think
that?
in
I
that,
don't know. Just saying.
if he can't keep wickets, then I think Sanju and Ishan will go. If he cannot keep wickets, then I think Sanju.
No, because you're searching for that number.
But
4.
my
I think if
question
he cannot
being-
keep wickets, then KL and Sanju will go, not Ishan.
But also, if he
Exactly.
can't keep wickets, I'm not there 100% sure that is he going to give me his 100% in the field. Then there's issues with his movement as well, right? I don't want
That's
like
the
a
bigger
half-cooked fielder
Yeah.
there fielding for me.
Sure, valid point.
And also you have to realize, if he is keeping wickets, you have to keep wickets for 50 overs, 300 balls. That means 300 squats, for legal deliveries.
Yeah.
So that also you has to be kept in consideration. So I hope he gets well. Shreyas Iyer, in fact I thought that Shreyas Iyer was ahead in that recovery process. But I think despite that surgery, I think
he's having some trouble
again.
Yeah,
he's having some trouble.
Just come back trouble him.
Sad.
Divya Reddy from the US, she wants to know, England lost 0-3 in T20I against Bangladesh after winning the 2022 T20 World Cup. In T20, we are complacent and need to respect any opposition. If we respected West Indies, we would have won. Very valid point actually. Very well said. I think maybe the loss would,
Shake
give them
things
a
up.
jolt.
Yeah.
And
Kick up the backside.
They would be better. Though this game, if you see, out of the 40 overs, for about majority 30, I thought India is winning it.
Yeah, if
Probably
it
even the
wasn't
last
for
over,
those
10
two
you could have
wickets,
got.
if it wasn't for the wickets of
I think
Sanju Samson and Hardik
Sanju
Pandya,
Samson,
the 15
even Hardik
overs.
Pandya, you will still, because Akshar was also there.
Yeah.
So you were still like, okay, it's still in the balance, India can get this. But those two quick wickets is where the momentum shifted completely.
Okay.
Siddharth Sharma says Indian cricket has no arrogance. That's why everyone apart from yes men
Huh?
are side noise, are outside noise.
Are
And
outside
Bumrah, who quoted Churchill calling analysts and genuine fans asking about workload because of his actions as barking dog is made. I didn't understand all that, though I understand references because he quoted Churchill in the Instagram post when he was talking about the thing. So what does he mean by Indian cricket has no arrogance? Or he means has arrogance?
I think he means
sarcasm.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, recently Ashwin also said, hindsight experts.
Acha,
Yes.
but that was in Tamil.
Oh, subtitles.
I take Siddharth's help and I have to understand.
Although I didn't
Listen.
I didn't see
Then
that
how do you-
video. I read a
Surround
lot
no- sound-
and
surround.
a lot of people, because I do
Outside
listen
noise.
to outside noise.
It's calming.
Huh?
Calming.
Calming.
Yeah.
The noise?
Yeah.
Huh?
The
Outside
outside,
noise.
noise, use it as white noise.
Positive.
Yeah.
Power of positive. Swarnadeep Maulik is saying West Indies is a good side as a T20 team, but they did not win by their power hitting batting ability, which is their strength. They won by their bowling. Very true. I don't know where, because there also talks about maybe, the pitch didn't quite play to India's liking and it got slower. So batting first was really the ideal thing which West Indies got. And Akil Hussain,
They won the game because of their bowling and also India's inability to
counter
place
spin.
wickets,
Yeah.
which
they
is
gifted
now
wickets.
becoming very, very common,
Yeah.
irrespective of who you are.
And remember, they just had to counter one spinner. They failed to do that
but you know
also.
what their fast bowlers did very well was use a lot of cutters.
Cutters, yeah.
That's-
Especially
Surya
Romario
fell to the
Shepherd.
Surya fell to the cutter.
Especially Romario Shepherd. And the other key factor, India dropped catches and were having plenty of misfields. West Indies were catching
No, but
everything.
at the end of the day, 149 you should
I would
chase,
have
right?
any day taken that.
Taken
Yeah,
that,
that's
yeah.
good to chase.
But you're right, very good use the cutters there, because
Yeah.
Tilak also fell to the cutter, so Surya also fell to the cutter, so
Yeah, and a good catch by Hetmeyer though.
Yep.
In 9 out of 10 times,
very good catch.
Surya would have hit the deep extra cover fence, but Hetmeyer took a diving catch, and that's why.
Singularity from the UK says bilateral white ball cricket is a total waste of time. Once upon a time, before franchise cricket, they used to be fun. Better to play 3-match tests, bilateral, restrict international white ball to tournaments. While you're right, but I think these white ball games now have a lot of context because you're building up. So, for example, T20, you're really seeing whether your young team or the plan that you're going with is going to really work or not. For ODI, it was your chance to experiment or even see where the team stands. So there is a context to it. I agree that none of us are going to be seeing the series result or that makes any difference. But I think more, thing that we're concentrating more on is how or which pieces of the puzzle are falling into place. I think that's the focus. But overall, I think you make a valid point. Last question from Shubham Gar. He's saying you became the best T20 batter in the country when you have scored runs against Stark, Shaheen, Naseem, Noke, not against tier 2 bowlers,
Which Sky has done.
But I think Sky got runs when nobody was in
South
Perth.
Africa.
South Africa,
Perth,
New
Perth,
Zealand,
yeah.
he got you runs.
Yeah. At Perth at the
Optus.
Optus,
yeah.
68, I think he scored.
But I mean, you could look at it whichever way, but there's no denying. I'm not saying it. The best
T20,
players
yeah.
and former players have all come out and said that he's arguably the best T20 batter in the world right now. AB de Villiers also said it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, scoring 100 in England, then in New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah.
And you will not find in T20 especially, you will not find too many players who are very consistent with their batting.
Yeah.
Who will get you scores of 50 plus every time they come out to bat. There will be failures, but he is perhaps too good a batsman to win you games. I think he is the X factor. He is the X factor. You need to have a batsman like
De Villiers never had a good T20I record. He had a good T20 record.
Yeah.
But Surya has got both. Got a good T20I record as well as a good T20 record.
I'll take two questions. Pratik Mandal is saying Surya Kumar also has some PR journalists. Despite poor, pathetic performance in ODI, what has he done in ODI also?
See, ODIs, he's just...
You met his PR team also?
No, I am his PR.
Acha. What GGK is asking you, please give correct fitness on KL and IR, which he's already given. If you maybe the comment must have come.
See, I'm saying obviously nobody wants to report wrong piece of information. It's just that what I know, I have told you. That's it. And maybe my information is wrong, and tomorrow you might get if day after today is what?
Friday.
I think in next 4-5 days, I think you will have your Asia Cup team.
Squad,
hopefully the World Cup schedule also.
World Cup schedule Monday, I think. I've heard Monday maybe.
This is amazing, huh?
We're into the month of August, and
could be today.
The international media is
basting us.
making fun.
Chalo, on that note, thank you so much for giving us company. Tomorrow also we'll build up to the second T20I, and the game of course is on Sunday. For the moment, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for more such updates, and press the bell icon, because that's when you know when our next video comes. From Gargi, Siddharth, myself, Rahul and Harshit, Mohit, whatever you like to call him. Bye bye. See you.
See you.